Okay, so looking at soccer tag, here is the setup for it. So what's going to happen, most of the students, notice the word most, are going to spread out across the floor. Except for a few taggers that you can see where the yellow arrow is pointing against the wall back there. Now they don't have a ball. Okay, they're just going to wait. Now the way we play this game, not when the music starts, that's going to be silent. When I say go, everybody is going to start dribbling their ball, as we've been doing in the previous two games, throughout the space. Okay? Like we said, use your small touches. Now, when the music starts, that's when we send the taggers out. So you can see in the back of the gym, the taggers are taking off running towards all of the dribblers. All they have to do is get to your ball, and they're going to place their foot on top of it, just like that. So notice the girl in the white, she is the tagger, and for just 1 second, she was able to put her foot on top of there and stop the ball. That's all she has to do. You don't actually have to stand there and keep your ball like this. As long as you run by and just go, that's all you have to do. Because they didn't keep the ball close enough to get it away, so you're not retrieving. Now, if that happens, it's really not that big of a deal. You just have to pick up your ball, hold it over your head, and make sure your feet are spread apart enough. So that way, if you're going to get rescued, as you can see, the person in the black was able to lift their ball up, waiting for somebody to come help. They're going to help by having a dribbler. What is that big word? Dribble. Not kick. Because it's not a soccer ball, it's two feet. They're going to come through, dribble the ball between that person's feet, and then once they do that, you can start dribbling again. Okay, so it's as simple as that. You're not out of this game. You just got to hold your ball above your head so we know who actually needs help. I had some kids this morning that were freezing like this. They got the ball part right. What am I doing wrong though? And again, we don't have expert dribblers in here, only a few. You need to make sure the target's big enough that it's wide enough that they can actually dribble through it, okay? You also need to hold the ball over your head if you what? What I mean is if a tagger's coming and you start panicking, and then you just kick the ball across the gym. Okay, you're right, the tagger didn't get their foot on the ball, but they did get the foot on the ball because you decided to kick it. Okay? Again, what's the word up there? Okay. You kicking the ball, or having a tagger step on it, I'm not watching you. So as always, show integrity. This is not a big deal. You'll be rescued within about 5 seconds, okay? Alright, rules of this game, you know what? The reason I put that up there is because there's a difference between not a push in soccer, which means you're just leaning up against somebody and battling for a ball, and then there's a difference between putting your hands and grabbing people. Okay, obviously soccer pictures, they happen sometimes, and those are considered fouls. So we're not putting our hands on other people. But yes, you can kind of use your shoulder and lean up against somebody. That doesn't mean you get your shoulder ready and get a running start. It just means that if you're battling for a ball, that is totally fine right there. Okay? And then you can slide tackle in soccer, but this is not Saturday and this is not grass. Okay? We're not sliding in this game. And you don't need to because all you're doing is stepping on somebody's ball. You don't need to slide to do that. Okay, also, you cannot tag a what? Which means that if they're helping somebody, don't take their ball. They're in the middle of helping somebody else, okay? Go after people that are actually
like that.